Today I have the Klarus K5. This is a charging bank, 10,000 milliamp hours. This is it right here, but before we get to this, let me just show you the stuff that comes with it. The box, kind of a neat box. I mean, you're gonna throw it out, but a little magnetic closure right here. And inside the box comes a charging cable, USB-A to USB-C, and an instruction manual. The box has just some of the highlights here. Fast charging, 22.5 watt output. Weight 157 grams. It's IP68 rated, and really not a lot else on the back. 10,000 milliamp hour capacity. So that is that. The bank itself, it is nice and compact. I'll compare it to some other banks that I've used for a while in a minute. It is carbon fiber, just a nice matte carbon fiber. It's very smooth. It is very comfortable in your hand. It's really very small and compact for what it is. The edges are rounded. On the side over here, Klarus K5, it has some of the specifics of it. 10,000 milliamp hour rated energy, 6,400 milliamp hours. Here's the inputs and the output options right there. You can peek at that. Up on the front here with the inputs and outputs, you can charge two devices with this at the same time. Input only through the USB-C, and then you can do out via USB-A and USB-C simultaneously. Also right here, something that's neat about this is that it has a charge indicator, compared to other ones that just have lights that give you an idea of how much charge is left. And also when it's on, if you hold this down for a second and a half, this will light up here, and that indicates that it's in its low power output mode. So it puts out a little less power for charging things like headphones and watches and things like that. That's not going to be as high of output as, say, a phone or an iPad or something like that. Press it again for a second and a half, and it goes back to the regular. Like I mentioned, 10,000 milliamp hour capacity. The true rated is a little bit lower. Appreciate the honesty at 6,400 milliamp hours there. Weighs in at 157 grams, which is 5.4 ounces. So nice and lightweight. IP68 rating for protection, which means you can submerge this. And it has 1.5 meter drop protection. You can do that. It's going to handle it. Charging this, you plug in the cable to the USB-C input, and it will light up there and show the charge as it's charging. It's nice that it gives you that percentage so you kind of know where you are on both the input and output, how much battery life you have left. Now demonstrating the charging for this, let me bring in a couple items here. I'm going to plug in a USB-C here and a USB-A on the other side. Recognize that you've plugged something in, it will automatically start charging when you plug something to it. So there's two cables there. And then I'm going to plug in my phone, Pixel 8 Pro. You can see is charging here. And then my Garmin Mark II Captain, and you see that's going to start charging there. So these are both charging. Now it does do fast charging of 22.5 watts. However, if there's two devices connected, it's going to share that output. So right now you can see my phone is charging at regular speed. If I take my watch out, that leaves just the one device connected, and it seems to be that the fast charging only comes out of the USB-C ports. So right now I have it connected through the USB-A, the regular output. If I take this out and then use a USB-C to USB-C cable, you can see the phone now goes into the fast charging, so it's a faster output from the USB-C output. And then as it's charging, it will show the percentage on here to show how much battery life is left. Now here's a size comparison between several other chargers that I have. These three are Anker chargers. This is a 12,000 milliamp hour, 10,000 milliamp hour, 5,000 milliamp hour, and this is the 10,000 milliamp hour Klarus. Now granted, this 5,000 milliamp hour one is MagSafe, so it just goes onto the back of your phone and then your phone starts charging. So there is that convenience of this, but this is 5,000, and this 5,000 milliamp hour capacity one is effectively the same size as this 10,000. The depth and width and everything is really pretty much the same. So for the same size, granted, you're going to need a cable for this one, but twice the capacity, twice the rated capacity for what you're going to get for these, for the same size and weight. Now compared to these other ones, this is the one I've had for a long time. This is a 10,000 milliamp hour capacity, and you can see it's a little bit smaller footprint-wise this way, but it's definitely thicker and it's heavier, 6.7 ounces versus 5.5 ounces when I weigh these two. And this one just has this light up here that gives you an idea of the capacity, whereas the Klarus obviously has this much more precise percentage number that it gives you here. And even more vague, this 12,000 milliamp hour one only has 4 lights, so you get 25, 50, 75, and 100% charge, and definitely a lot bigger for 2,000 milliamp hours more. So there you go, the Klarus K5. I have previously been carrying these on all of my trips, and the K5 is indeed so much better because both smaller, lighter weight, 2 ports. This has 2 ports, but it's only 2 USB-A ports. This only has 1, and this is updated to USB-C. This is a micro USB, so just so much better than what I've been carrying for a while. Just very nice, very lightweight, very compact. I love the features of this thing. It feels great in the hand, nice and smooth with that carbon fiber finish. So check this one out, the Klarus K5.